what is happening YouTube, what is happening. So first vlog of the prep series. As you can see, the time is in around 10 to 5. I've about 20 minutes walking done, so obviously I started prep on Tuesday. I'm going to take these out. Started prep on Tuesday, so it's been plain sailing, to be honest. It's just been about getting back into routine after Christmas. And I'm actually getting into a nice routine now where I'm going to bed around 8, half 8, and I'm getting up around 4, half 4. So I was up at like 10 past 4 this morning. So you'll probably see my morning routine, or I'll talk you through it at some stage. Well, I'll talk you through it now, but I'll actually show you at some stage. But basically, morning routine is getting up, doing some vacuums in the morning time. Just literally as soon as I woke up and went for a piss, brush my teeth, go downstairs, take my vitamins, take my supplements in the morning time, make my drink, which is my electrolyte drink, as you can see it there. And then I have like half an espresso, just to kind of wake me up, and then I just hop straight on this. And then I listen to my morning podcast, which I've just listened to. So I'm just recording this now. So yeah, so prep started on Tuesday. Average weights went up this week. I'm not worried about it because I do look a wee bit tighter and leaner. Now it's just about the body finding its feet again with coming off the back of Christmas. There's a bit of inconsistency in there with regards to nutrition. So the body's just trying to find its equilibrium again. I'm not worried because like the average weights went up or whatever, but if I'm looking leaner, which I feel like I do, then I'm not too fussed, to be honest. It's just part of the process. Like, and I will obviously come down. It's just the boss man will probably just pull calories, because obviously, like with the prep itself, I started before New Year's Eve. So New Year's Eve was on Thursday. I started on Tuesday, and when you think about it, from Tuesday, well, this weekend today actually, it's 16 weeks out. So from that aspect of things, you're sort of thinking, right, well, if it was 16 weeks out today, then you take a week to 2 weeks, peak week, and then you have another week to just like refresh in the physique. That brings us down to 14 weeks. And then the big man was like, well, yeah, we want you to keep a week of grace in case you get sick or, you know, something happens or something, which is fair enough. So he was like, realistically, it's going to be like a 12-week prep, which is not long at all, when you really think about it. Because in my head, before I obviously started prep, I was like, right, prep's going to be 20 weeks, but when you start thinking about it logically with the show that we're aiming for, if I was doing a prep that was 20 weeks, I would have had to start well before Christmas, like. So when you think about it, I just didn't really think about it. I just let him do the reins. As he always says, just switch the brain off, which sometimes I tell my own clients, because obviously it's a big man's job, and you know, for my own clients, it's my own job to kind of worry about timelines and all that crack as well. I just do a report basically, i.e. same for my clients. But you know, some of my clients as well, and including myself as well, we're always trying to learn, do you know what I mean? We don't want to just be a yes man. That's not the way I like to coach anyways. It's more of collaboration instead of a dictatorship. But I feel like that's depending on, you know, what you're actually, or what situation you're actually in. Do you know what I mean? Because prep, I feel like you do have to sort of switch the brain off and just do what you're told. But with regards to just dropping body fat and stuff, like just the general fat loss phase for a client, and that aren't aiming for like a photo shoot or a bodybuilding prep, that's a different story altogether. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's a different ball game where I like it to be a collaborative approach, so you know, my own clients sort of learn through the process. So that's the way I like to approach it with them, because at the end of the day, like, the way I sort of see it, and I just think it'd be stupid to think, it is stupid to think otherwise, that, you know, if you think your client's going to be on with you forever, it's just stupid. So I like to take the approach with my own clients. It's like, you know, I want you to learn throughout the whole process. I want you to ask as many questions as you want, as you need to, or whatever. Because at the end of the day, you're going to graduate coaching. That's the way I sort of say it. You're going to graduate coaching. And from that point onwards, I want you to be able to, you know, have all the knowledge that you need, so that you don't need to ask ChatGPT anything anymore. You can just ask me. And then once that's done, then you know everything, you know exactly what to do. So that's the approach I like to take. So just to kind of give you context, as of today is Sunday. I don't even know what day it is. Today's Sunday. That's all I know. It could be the 4th, I think it's the 4th or 5th. It's definitely the 4th, because tomorrow's 5th. So today's Sunday, the 4th of January. I'm about 5 days into prep. So yeah, as I was saying, my routine is there. So today's a rest day for me. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Today's a rest day. So we're just chilling today, getting some steps done. As of now, I like to box off the steps in the morning, because obviously I got this walk pad for Christmas and it's the handiest thing ever. But also, if anyone has a step counter, you know it's the thing that just takes the longest time. So I like to just get that done out of the way early in the morning time and go from there, basically. So there won't be too much going on. Obviously I don't have training today. I'll probably actually be just cleaning the house and stuff and doing a bit of work. So that's basically what you'll see. And I might talk you through another few bits and bobs as well. But for now, I'm just going to get back to steps. I'm going to reply to clients, and then we can continue on with the day. Right, so we're just finished 6,000 steps. It is, what time is it? 5:38 in the morning. So we've finished 6k steps now. Now I've just texted a few clients. So I've reached out to just clients in general to see how they're getting on. Are they prepped for the week ahead? So I'm going to note that in my forms, because I track that. So I'm going to get that done. Then I will do that. Well, before I do that, actually, I'll continue my morning routine. So after I've done that, after I've done my steps and stuff, what I do then is I grab my journal, do a bit of journaling, which you probably see in my Instagram story if you follow me at Donald Laird Fit on my Instagram. Basically, sit on Bart Simpson on YouTube with lo-fi music on, and then do my journal, and then I'll write up on the whiteboard, which I have directly in front of me, with my goals in front of me as well. And just to kind of give you an inkling, there's 12 goals that I've written in front of me for 2026, which is going to be interesting. So these are the goals that I have for myself and I've set for myself, and then I repeat I'll write one every single day. So I just go down the list and write a new one every single day. So I might switch the camera around so you can see, but I'll rub it out and then you can see basically what's going on. So do the journal, do that, and then what I do as well is write a to-do list. So I have some to-do stuff on this today from yesterday, which is cleaning, YouTube video, message clients, cardio, steps, content. So that's basically what I have to do today on a Sunday. So far, I haven't written some other stuff down. I'll probably write more stuff on it now as well. So that is basically that. So I'll show you the whiteboard here now, actually. So this is the whiteboard. Like literally, that's my laptop, and that's the whiteboard there. So I'll always start the quote, or not the quote, but the affirmation. I am so happy and grateful. Now that, and then goals over there, and then that was Rebecca's drawn, and that's an Australian flag from Australia. So that there is Rebecca's drawn, as you can see. That there is the wee sushi that we have, sticky. It's like a fucking it's like a sushi cushion. So we've came up for a name with it. So that's basically our story there. with regards to that, who's sticky. We don't have a dog, we don't have a kid. It's actually a cushion, so we're breaking ourselves in easy. But that's basically that. So I'm gonna continue on a morning routine here. So we're just about to make breakfast here. Jeez, I'm tired on that night, Jesus. Just about to make breakfast. Was doing a bit of work there this morning, obviously. Was doing a bit of YouTube editing and stuff. So we're just gonna make breakfast. Breakfast at the minute is just eggs, 2 eggs, 200 grams of egg whites, 2 bacon medallions, and 2 sandwich thins. So it's like a bagel. Bagel's like 250 calories. So these sandwich thins are 100 calories each. So I'm actually slightly under, but if I just keep that consistent, then it's sweet. So that's no issues. So that's gonna be the breakfast. I will show you what it's done. So first meal is in. Just gonna do like a wee 5-minute walk on this, basically just to get, or just to aid digestion. Nothing crazy, because obviously I have the bulk of my steps done now. So it's not even fucking 7:30. So the bulk of my steps done, so I'll get the rest of them just throughout the day. Like we do wee bits and bobs like this, like do 5 or 10 minutes here. I'm gonna reply to clients anyway, so I'll walk here whilst I have replies to get to, and then I'll be going back over to the desk to just keep going with this YouTube video that I'm doing. So as I said, the breakfast was 2 eggs, 200 egg white, 2 sandwich thins, 100 calories each, and then 2 bacon medallions. So that's the breakfast, so that's going to come down obviously. It's still a fairly big breakfast to be honest, because that's what I was having anyway in the growth phase, because obviously I was running macros for that period of time, and that breakfast was literally the exact same. I love that breakfast, so I didn't change it one bit. So that was exactly what I was having, so that hasn't changed. So next meal on the cards on a rest day is oats. So honestly I couldn't tell you exactly what it is right now, but I think it's like 100 grams of oats, 50 grams of whey, 100 grams of blueberries, 20 grams of peanut butter. That's basically it. I think that's all it is. Like, so that is basically it. We walk now. We have a cup of coffee there, decaf, sitting over there on the table, and then gonna reply clients now, and then back over to the table. Yes. So we're just shaving. So got myself ready for the day. It's now 20 to 10. So just get my face ready for the day, even though I'm not doing anything to be honest. So get this done just to make me feel good, to be honest. I don't know, everyone's probably the same, like, but for me, I just like feeling good, looking good. That all comes within the one. So get myself shaved up, but I think this is gonna die, so that's not ideal. It's gonna die, I can tell, it's gonna die. So I'm gonna have to come back to this. So back on the walk pad, I'm having an absolute mare with that YouTube video this morning on CapCut, because basically I was speeding it up, because like the video itself, obviously it's from the day we're done, team day out, and like the clips was like over an hour long, so I was speeding them up to kind of rewatch them just to make sure everything was good, and then just editing wee bits and bobs like, but I sped them up initially, which was grand, but now that I'm trying to put them back down to the one speed, it's an absolute pain in the hole. I've looked up on ChatGPT how to do it multiple times, and it's giving me different options, and every option I try, it's not working. So absolute bollock. But I forgot to say, actually, as you can see by my face, I started shaving and the razor died. So that's on the charge. So it's good that I'm not going anywhere bar cardio today. So I'll have my face shaved before I go do cardio, because I would not want to be going outside with a half fucking shaved face. But I'm just on doing steps here. So main goals for today anyway was just get that done. Reach out to clients, touch base with clients, head of the week as I've said, and then clean in the house. So I have a meal now in about, I don't know what time it is, but soon. Around 10, half 10 is usually when I have the second meal. And that's on a training day, that's usually not pre-workout meal. So I'll have that meal now soon. Dive into some cleaning. I'll just clean the fucking house up. By that stage, I'll be able to shave my face, and then I can do whatever I need to do, and I might come back to this, because right now with that YouTube video, what I'm doing with it is I'm exporting it. Then I'm going to put the exported video back into CapCut to see if I can just change the speed that way. If I can't do it that way, fuck me, I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing, which could be another basically 2 hours work, which is just fucking pain in the hole, to be honest. Absolute pain in the hole. So, with that being said, that's basically the story as of this morning. Absolute mare, like, absolute mare. But yeah, I've closed the cell as well, so I want to get that. It's just like wee shitty, like, you know, wee shitty jobs that you just leave. That you just keep putting on the long finger, and they're just not going to get sorted unless you fucking do them. So that is they're like my tasks for today. And then I might do a wee bit of education. If I get that YouTube video fucking done, I'll do a wee bit of education in this evening. And that'll be it. That'll be basically it for today. Get the cardio done and stuff. And that is the story with that. So, yeah, we'll touch base hopefully soon, and I'll keep you updated. So, as you can see, we are here, back at the gym. So, cardio. So I've got, what did I need to do today? So I've got the YouTube video finally sorted. I've cleaned the house, top to bottom, near enough. There left a few bits for Rebecca to do, because I didn't want to be too kindly. Now 20 minutes cardio, go in, bust this out, go home. Then I have to sort of just a bit of admin stuff out, and then I might get a bit of educational stuff and content stuff done as well. So overall, even though it's a Sunday, it's a pretty busy day. So we'll go do this now, and then we'll tip on with the rest of the stuff. So we're gonna go in here now and do 20 minutes Stairmaster. Let's go. Cardio done, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Sometimes you get them sessions where the cardio sessions, like, where it's, some of them go pure quick and it's like, it's alright. That one was like middle of the road. But there's one like yesterday or 2 days ago, it was like fucking drag, like it just lasted forever. But it's a funny one, like I think the more we get into this, I'll just get used to it. Do you know what I mean? Just get used to it. Like, you just accept it, you know, this is what I have to do, this is what I need to do. I am choosing to do it, and that's basically it. There's no need to overcomplicate it or start overthinking about it, because see, once you start doing that, it's just like, you're wearing yourself into the ground by that point. Like, if you start to fight it and be like, why am I doing this, just remember you're choosing to do this. It's your choice. So, home time. So we're back at the chair. So I don't know if I should have probably caught the meals, but I'll get better at this the more I go. So obviously meal 1 was obviously the eggs we spoke about. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but meal 2 was 100 grams of oats, 50 grams of whey, 100 grams of berries, and 20 grams of peanut butter. Then the third meal, which I just had there now, was 100 grams of jasmine rice, 170 grams of cooked chicken breast, and 50 grams of green veg, and that was it. Yeah, that was it. This is true. So that is everything. Next meal, I might actually get a picture for you if I remember. So that there is the setup for the rest day. Obviously the first 3 meals. Now, next thing to do is just a bit of life admin stuff. I've a load of clothes to sell, so get them up and sold, hopefully. And then before I do that, actually, I'm going to try and upload this YouTube video and just let that upload whilst I'm doing that other stuff, and then we can continue on with the day. So, got myself a wee trusty monster. Gonna have that done before 3. Lando, don't know if I'm the biggest fan of Lando now, to be honest. It's not awful. The first time I had it, I was like, this is disgusting. But then the more I drunk it, I was like, right, it's not too bad. So I think it's nice to change up every now and then, because I do get not sick of White Monster, but it's like, right, it's just getting redundant now. It's the same thing over and over again. So it's nice to change it up. So that's the plan of action. And I'm going to try and get this uploading as of now. So the vintage stuff is up. So if anyone's interested actually in the vintage stuff, just let me know. But so that's all sorted. Had to take pictures and all that shit, and figure out how to actually use the app. Funny enough, I've actually sold 2 things already within the space of half an hour of them being actually up. So it just goes to show that maybe the clothes are good, or maybe I'm underselling them for price. I don't know, but at least 2 things are gone anyway. So I just need to post them now and figure out the whole process with that, because I thought you could go to the shop and actually just post it, or get them to print the label and just, you know, send it off. But I think with the parcel delivery company that this person selected, I think I might have to print it off myself. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try and figure that one out. But other than that, that is it. That is basically it. The YouTube video is now up. Got that figured out as well, so that's now up as well. So that's all sorted as well. So all in all, pretty successful. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Essentially, that's what I've been doing the past couple of hours. The house is near enough clean. I put burgers on for the next week, because it's 2 lean beef burgers. And then after that, I put the chips on, and I might actually show you that fucking meal. And that's basically that. So moving on, that's basically my day. Like, this is basically Sunday, so you're not really seeing much. There's not too much to see. In the next vlog, I might just actually show you, like, or I might do like a full day of eating or something. Obviously, let me know, guys, what you actually want to see, and then we can go from there. So what am I gonna do? Gonna put chips on, and then I am going to put a story up about the YouTube video, and then I have 2 things to do, and I haven't decided on which I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna figure that out then. Okay, folks, so here we have it. We have 2 lean beef burgers, 2 sandwich tins, 200 grams of naked oven chips, and 50 grams of broccoli, which looks like fuck all, but you will see it here now in a wee second. So that is us, folks. Simple as that. Put a wee bit of salt, a wee bit of sauce on that. Low calorie sauce, and that is basically that. Now, if anyone's wondering what sauce I'm using, it's the low calorie stuff from the Lidl. 2 cal per 20 grams, I think. So I'm just using this on everything just because it's handy to use. Low calorie as well, so it's just going to go bang on them 2, and away we go. So that's basically that. And that's all I'm going to use for the full prep as well. I'm not going to use anything else, it's just this. So that's that. So the meal is finished. We're sitting at the desk, and I am going to, I've actually sold another thing I've invented. So yeah, the clothes are flying, absolutely flying. So with that being said, I'm going to do a wee bit of studying now. So the time is 20 to 6 on a Sunday evening. So I'm going to do a bit of learning, a bit of studying, and that'll close out the evening. And you'll probably catch me at the next meal. So I might just show you the screen here as to what I'm going to be looking at this evening. So as you can see here, this is the ICM. So this is the mastery method. Obviously there's mastery method and network. So this is the method. There's not an actual method, but that's just what it's called. So this what am I trying to say here? You know, it's a Sunday evening. This module is about client psychology. Alright, so you can see I've completed 99% of it. I just need to complete this one quiz. I've done the nutrition mastery, so that's all complete, as you can see there. I've also done the advanced nutrition by Don Cusa, all complete there. I am moving on to digestion, because I've already done sleep on the original ICM. I've already done digestion too as well, to be honest, but I'm just going over it again, so I'm just redoing this. So that is basically what I'm doing. So